and welcome back to my channel. We're back with another video. 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 Let's go. I'm gonna leave that in it. I don't know why I tripped up on my word like that. So you know my baby is never too far away. Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about Fate the Winx Club Saga. I had filmed this video already and I was having issues editing it. I'm like, screw it, I'll just refilm it. I ended up ranting too much and kind of getting off course, so let's try to do it again. Alright, so when I first saw that it was going to be a live adaptation, I was so excited because all I saw was Fate the Winx Club. I think I'd seen the trailer probably one time and all I saw was Bloom trying out her power that one time, and then I briefly remember seeing some other people and I was wondering who those people are, but we'll get into it when we watch it. So it's been out for like a week now. I saw it like the day after it came out on Netflix because I didn't even know. I was just on Netflix scrolling like, what should I watch right now? And all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, it's out, yay! So I watched it, and to everybody who watched the show growing up, I was mad as hell. I was criticizing every single move. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Because here the show starts off, she's already at Althea. I'm like, how did you get here? Why are you already here? Maybe they're gonna show us how. And she's walking on campus and she runs into Sky. Right? So like, okay, alright, you're already meeting Sky. Why is Sky here? Like, the specialists are supposed to have their own school. They're supposed to go be at one school, and the fairies are at one school, and the men are the ones who train to be specialists, special warriors, blah blah blah, and the fairies are women, and now anybody can be a fairy and anybody can be a specialist. And I guess, alright, cool, you're trying to make it and this is hot chocolate, mama, you can't have it, it's gonna burn your mouth. You can't have this. So they're trying to, you know, be, girl, you're gonna make me spill it on myself and it's hot, stop. So, you know, men are supposed to be specialists from what we remember growing up in that show. And I'm like, alright, cool, you wanna make, you know, that everybody can be whatever you want and men can be this and women can be that. I'm like, alright, cool, but why y'all at the same school though? What's going on? Right? And then, you know, to stay up with the times, they got Instagram and all that stuff, because technically back then they had phones, because Tecna, they had little phones or whatever, they just didn't have Instagram. Well, they had stuff similar to it, but you know what, they got the stuff that we got now. So I'm like, alright, cool, they're trying to make it more modern. Bloom is a nasty little shit. Like, girl, what is wrong with your stink ass attitude? Really? What is wrong with you and your mama fighting all the damn time? It's like the typical rebellious teen crap that was going on. And I'm like, Bloom was not like that. What? But you know, I'm watching. I'm watching. And then Stella and Sky. Why is Bloom and Stella competing over Sky or fighting over Sky? Where is Brandon? Somebody tell me, where is Brandon? Is Sky still a prince? Is he? I don't know. Like, what's going on? I was expecting to see, you know, live adaptation. That show adaptation, you bring it to life. Like, what is this? I mean, Tecna is nowhere to be found. Like, Tecna isn't even there. You're having it's college, so you're having the same crappy ass college stuff where, you know, you gotta be smoking, you gotta be drinking, you gotta have this. Riven is we already knew that Riven was a bully and Riven was a piece of shit, but my god, Riven is a piece of shit. Oh my goodness. So, you know, then you have the little guy who's supposedly gay, so he's bullying him, and oh my goodness. But we said we're gonna keep watching. Bloom, as we all know, was supposed to be a little girl who grew up on Earth with human parents. How it was supposed to go was, you know, she met Stella in the forest. The tricks were trying to get Stella's ring. And Stella was in there fighting off this big ass troll and these little purple little minion things that I remember. And Bloom was like, hey, look at it. And I think she threw a rock or something. And then she got attacked by the little monster thingies. And she's like, ah! And her power get activated. That's not how that happened. So she was mad at her mom because she'd been a little shit. And her mama took her door off. Her mama made her daddy take her door away. So she was sitting down in her room and she's just mad. And then her powers get activated and the flames go under the door and go around to the mama's room and burns the mama up. It burned up mama. It gave her some burns. I don't think the dad was affected. It was just the mom that the flames really attacked. And then she ran away to go hide in a shed. And Headmistress Farragonda is the one who found her and brings her to Althea. And she tells her mom that she's going away to some college. No. I mean, can't you take a page out of Death Note's book? I mean, Death Note had a live adaptation and they stuck to the story. Yes, the dad is still alive in the end, but they mainly stuck to the story. Bleach had a live adaptation and they stuck to the story. They changed up how quickly that Ichigo was able to fight and do whatever, and I feel they changed up the fight scene a little bit where Ichigo and Renji was fighting, but they stuck to the story. Like, so I just continued to watch it. I was just watching it. And for anyone who watched the show growing up, you're gonna be hella disappointed. You're gonna be like, what's going on? Why is Beatrix here? Like, I think, wasn't Beatrix supposed to be a little witch that was over by the witch school back in Winx Club, and then she was too much of a goody two-shoes over there. They were making fun of her and she ended up leaving and coming over to Althea, where she actually blossomed into a fairy and actually got some pretty fairy wings. We were expecting, at least me, I was expecting some, you know, some good outfits, and, you know, them gonna look nice and pretty and fashionable, even though you have to make it, you know, more modern. And it just looked blah. The outfits just look blah. And Stella, Stella was supposed to be like, you know, this fashionista or whatever. Yes, she's still where she has to, you know, change her outfit for every occasion, and she doesn't want to be seen in the same outfit twice. But my God, she just stuck up and disgusting, and I kind of understand why, because of her mom. But my gosh, man. So I was just watching this show, and I just, as I'm criticizing every episode, I'm like, this isn't supposed to be here. Who the hell are you? Why are the boys and the girls at the same school? Why are you such an asshole? Why is Musa with this guy, and how comes Musa is an empath? Musa wasn't no empath before, but you want to change it up, that's fine, let me go and watch. Flora is this other girl now, and she's this chubby girl, and is like, alright, cool, you want to have some representation, you're throwing your little black girl right here, so and we just gonna make them just look whatever. And in the show, like, you couldn't make them kind of look like the characters. You couldn't. I mean, once again, look at Bleach and Death Note, you know, them put in the orange hair. Yes, you put on this girl in orange hair, but pay attention to some of the complexions. Even though it was a cartoon, them still make you kind of feel like, okay, that girl looks Asian. Alright, this girl probably is a black girl or she's a mixed girl. And, you know, because the adult show that somebody said is like a rip-off of Riverdale, kind of, and I kind of see the thing. I'm like, I see where you guys are saying that it's kind of dark and the outfits and whatever. So if you've never watched Faith the Winx Club Saga, you can watch it. You can watch it. It's a good watch if you never watched the show and you're not expecting a Winx Club live adaptation. You just see the Winx. As a matter of fact, take out the Winx, Fate the Winx Saga. Just call the show Fate. Just call the show the Fate Saga or something like that. Because, or even the Changeling. The Fate Changeling Saga. Or the Changeling's Fate. I don't know. The Changeling. Put that in there. Take Winx Club out of there. Take the name out. All he had was the name. I mean, look at Sabrina. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I think they even stated they probably stated from the get-go. I could be wrong, but it was made official that it is not going to be the Sabrina that we all knew and loved and watched when we were kids. And the little Christian girl in me was like, I don't know if I should be watching this. Like, what? But you still loved it. So, what we have to do for the people who watch the Winx Club, forget about everything that we knew and don't expect nothing. Expect nothing. Just go in there like it's a brand new show. For us, the Winx Club people who watched it growing up, it don't name Winx Club. It's called the Fate Saga. That's what we're gonna call it, the Fate Saga. We're watching the Fate Saga, and they were inspired by the Winx Club, which is why she has the fire power, and she's supposed to be the keeper of the dragon flame. They kept that in there. How her origins come about, now we don't know, because that whole backstory changed, it seems. But maybe, we don't know. His mistress Farragon don't look like she's dead. This other lady come in like, Althea's back history was not that dark. Yes, it was dark where they were, they had some sort of minglings with the witches and whatever, but the way how it is portrayed in this new show, we don't know. Let's see what you do with it. The Fate Saga, check it out. Check it out. For most adults who are in their late 20s, early 30s, whatever, at this point, most of us not really watching Winx Club like that. I watched it about a year or two ago when Nickelodeon had added on more episodes and the more recent movies. Like, will we see Naboo? Naboo never came back. Will you bring back Naboo? But at the same time, how are you gonna bring back Naboo when you don't even have Layla in there? / Aisha, she ain't even in there. Maybe she gonna come later on, and then we can finally see Naboo come back. Like, we don't know. So all we can do is watch and see what they do with this show, and yeah, check it out. Maybe you like it. Somebody told me to check out Bridgerton. Yes, Candidly V and Rapping 101. I watched Bridgerton. It was a good show. I liked it. I'm just kind of wondering why everybody losing their minds. It was good. I can give it that. And the Fate, it's the Fate Saga. It can be a good show if I did not go in expecting a live adaptation of the Winx Club. So going forward, I have already given up on that thought that is a live adaptation. It just named Fate. They're not sticking to the storyline at all. Them just take a little bit of the storyline, them just go into a little jar, and you just sprinkle, you just drop a sprinkle of the storyline in there, and just run with it. So that's my 2 cents, honestly, my little rant and whatever about the show. Check it out, see if you like it. You may like it, especially if you never watched Winx Club. Like I said, it's Miss Taureans signing out. See you next time. Bye.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in